All right, guys, 7 minutes every morning will absolutely change your life. If you just did this 7 minute routine every morning, watch what happens. Try it for the next week if you don't believe me. So we'll get right into it. Number one movement we're starting with, as you can see, is hopping or shaking or whatever you want to call this, rebounding. This wakes up your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump, so it relies entirely on movement. So this flushes stagnant fluid, reduces inflammation, unsticks fascia around the organs. I'm sharply exhaling every time my feet touch the floor. Like that. We call it the breath of fire. So this is also helping pump that lymphatic fluid through your system and just get everything cleared, wake you from the inside out. It's the easiest way to build elasticity, springiness, which is what most adults lose completely, which is what makes you old and tight. And this also releases trauma from the body, guys. Trauma is stored in your body, believe it or not. So you can look more into that yourself if you don't believe me. The second movement are, I call these, I don't know what to call these. I call them the Trevor twists because I haven't really seen anybody else do them exactly like I do them. So I'm sure there are other people. I'm not saying I discovered this or whatever, but jumping twists, athletic twists, Trevor twists, whatever you want to call them, fascial unwinding, twisting, rhythmic breathing, squeezing and releasing deep fascia around the gut, just taking that first movement really to the next level, and also increasing spinal rotation, which is the first thing that modern posture destroys. And similarly with this movement, every time my feet touch the floor, I'm sharply exhaling. And importantly, I'm throwing my arms to the opposite side of my hips. So my hips go one direction, my arm go the other direction. As you can see, I'm speeding up, I'm slowing it down. If you do this really fast, it'll get your heart rate up really quickly. So it will burn fat, and you can incorporate this in like a hotel room workout or something like that if you're on the go. Or again, sometimes when I'm really short on time, I don't have 7 minutes, I'll just do 1 minute of this, 1 minute of something else, and 1 minute of something else, and just have a 3 minute routine. Simple as that. So the next movement, we'll get to the floor and do some pump stretch, down dog to up dog, opening the whole posterior chain, the hamstrings, the calves, the low back, the lats. The up dog opens the entire anterior chain, the front side of your body, hip flexors, abs, chest, shoulders, mobilizing the spine through flexion and extension, restoring the curves modern life destroys. So this is improving shoulder overhead mobility as well. So right here, as you see, I'm poking my head through my arms. That will improve the mobility of your shoulders, which is what most of us lose. You can speed this up as well. This movement, again, guys, just this in and of itself, you just did this 1 minute a day. Watch what happens. It will change your life because most of us, we lose this. We lose both of these movements through our hips, our spine, and our shoulders. That's why we, typically pick up pain and discomfort in those areas. And this is also working into the knees and everything like that, stretching the muscles around that too, which is another problem area. So next, we will get into the fourth movement, the straddle. This restores hip abduction and external rotation, essential for any athletic movement. Decompresses the lower back through forward folding, lengthening the inner thigh fascia, the adductors, which get chronically tight from sitting, massively increasing pelvic control and mobility, opening the hamstrings and glutes in a way nothing else really does. And you can reach side to side, getting the whole side bodies too, all the way up through your armpits, your shoulders, all the way to your hands, from your feet to your fingertips, guys. This stretch gets everything. Another life-changing one. If you just did this for a minute a day, your life too would be changed. So, reaching side to side, you can fold forward. You can also kind of like reach to each side and kind of twist your body, whatever feels comfortable. This is also really tough for most people to even get into, which I understand. So just starting from a place where you're even sitting up against something and your legs are kind of out in front of you and you might be holding on to something for leverage, that's a good place to start 1 minute a day. Okay, on to the fifth movement. We got some 90-90s, another just huge bang for your buck movement, guys. This is such gold I'm giving you right now. This rebuilds hip internal and external rotation at the same time, the foundation of healthy hips, what we really lose in our modern lifestyle as well, improving pelvic alignment, restoring natural neutral posture of that pelvis, because again, most of us have tilts in our pelvis, either to the left or the right, or front or back. This releases your deep hip capsule. I was about to say dip heap capsule. This releases your deep, wow, I can't even talk. Releasing your deep hip capsule tightness, which is again we never work into this in our modern way of moving per se. Okay, so this is huge bang for your buck movement. You can lift your feet off the floor, you can lift your knee off the floor, do what feels good. You'll probably feel some deep cramping in this posture position, and that's totally fine and totally normal, guys. So feel into it, get used to it, do it while you watch TV. And our last movement here, or sorry, not our last movement, our second to last movement, our sixth movement, the Cossack Squat. Getting into a deep squat on one side, lengthening your leg out all the way to the other side, increasing lateral mobility, something nobody trains, almost nobody. Strengthening the adductors, glutes, hamstrings, and the VMO in full ranges. Okay, opening up the ankles, knees, hips simultaneously. Transfers directly into most athletic movements, cutting, sprinting, grappling. Bulletproofs the knees because we're building strength in your end ranges, your knees and your ankles, which again, problem areas for a lot of people in sports especially. So a lot of people struggle to do this, especially even keeping their heels to the floor. You don't have to have your heels to the floor. Do what you can do, even if you have to have your hands in front of you supporting you or whatever. Last movement here, Windshield Wipers. This is one of my favorite movements, if not my favorite movement. So easy. Get on your back, bend your knees and just bring your legs side to side, using your arms to your sides to support you. This is actually a core exercise as well. And as you get stronger, you can lengthen your legs and do full windshield wipers, rehydrating your lumbar and hip fascia through controlled internal rotation, mobilizing your SI joint, this is where a lot of people feel back pain. So this is what you can do nice and slow. Take it easy. Really bend those knees if you do have back pain to alleviate that back pain. Restoring rotational capacity lost from sitting, decompressing the low back without forcing a stretch. Guys, I've just changed your life. Do this every single day. Watch what happens. I wrote everything in the description below. Click the link if you want one-on-one coaching from me. Otherwise, peace out.